Welcome to another episode on my robotic arm with pneumatic hand. And here the compressor with pivot for the arm and pivot for the wrist. Last time I decided to add the yaw movement to the hand, and in order to accomplish that I added another motor to the elbow, and I wondered how I could get everything moving. The motor I constructed, this one, is similar to this one and similar to the pivot motor at the base of the arm, which is right here. That is because of the weight of the hand in this case. And the point is how the mechanics work. After some consideration I decided to make a perpendicular connection. So the axle from the motor goes here, and then the axle with winch is here. As you can see, it's perpendicular. The only question is now how to fix the wires. Well, for now I have decided to use rope as a test, and they should be somehow connected to the plate of the hand. And this of course is well, let's say not long enough, but the holes that are in here have to be in a place, well, they have to be used, I think, right now, to put the wire through. What I could do is make a hook or add a hook somehow here and fix the rope to that after extension. Now if I look here, this is how it can go, and this is how it can go the other way. So things are certainly possible. And I should also keep in mind that this stick, which is for this switch, is not being hindered. So it can't be completely go that way, but it can completely go this way. So how that has to be solved is another matter. For now I can do one extension. With another piece of rope. So let's see how that can be added together. Should not be such a hassle. But then again, you never know up front what will go smoothly and what won't go smoothly. So in a nice curve, and then you see that rope never cooperates the way you would like to, no matter how you put it. It ends up being too short. So I will do this off camera in the hope that that will work, and then grabbing a hook to mount it here. Hopefully that will work. So now I have fixed this side and the other side. And the question is now how to fix them to the plate. One idea is to use a hook like this and putting it right there. Then for first test, do like this, although it is not quite wise because it will go right here. So I will clamp it like this for now. How will this work out using that motor? Well, right now it should release, so this is not the best way to do it. It's now on the ultimate end, so actually I should put it like this, because this is the ultimate distance that it should get, like this then. It probably will slide off, but that's another thing. This motor is wired to this one, so it will have exactly the same movement. So let's see how this ends up. Another thing to keep in mind is that this wire should wind up exactly the opposite way. So the way this will wind up, I'll have to do this the other way. So let's see how this will go. And the easiest to do is using the diagnosis software. And for that to run, it's very nice if it is actually connected. So, powering up the interface. Connecting USB cable. And then is the question, which wire is actually connected to this motor? And that is wire here. So it is, I assume, wire 2. On the slave. Nope, that is the arm pivot. That is the vertical. And that is correct. So how does it actually work? Shine some more light. So how does this go and how does this go? And now I see another problem, that without guidance it gets into the wrist pivot. So I have to find and to create a guide here somehow so the wire stays clear of the gears. That is very clear. So in order to keep the wire free from the gears, an idea is to use this construction, which then should shift into here, with the wire coming through here. So let's take away this, put the wire here, and then have it like this in the furthest position. So something like this. This would guide the wire, and hopefully it is the construction is strong enough. Now, of course, the other side has to get a similar construction, which would be this one. That is different because only this side has this construction with the motor. So moving to the other side, here is the other plate. Let's get a slightly better view. So this construction would go in here, or maybe better in here, and then the wire going through here with the same type of hook. And again, construction the farthest away, which would make it like this. And the question is, of course, does this work? Well, the only way to find out is doing it, and only focus on the motor. Will it work anyway? It's just an idea. And this one, depending on the way this goes, this has to go and this has to go. So very slowly running, and then let's see what happens. Speed 1, and there the hook goes off. It's exactly the opposite way. So how to deal with this? Well, quite easy. The motor, the motor has to run the other way, so I just reverse the wires. And I'll do that on the back end of the motors, of this motor. And I'll have to be careful with the connection of the motor. Alright, so now it is reversed. And now let's see how this works out. So, speed 1, which is having a problem right here. The gears are sliding. So this is not a very good idea. And let's see. That was the problem, of course. This construction here had slided away. But on the other hand, it should have some distance because of the gear. So this is good. And how to keep that alright? That's a very good question. I think this is quite alright. Another attempt. No, that is not good. It misses the perpendicular one completely. This wasn't sliding, this was sliding away in this direction. And then it really misses the gear. So, and now pressing this inside. Let's see. No, it slides. Why does it slide anyway? It will take them from the winch in the same direction. Never a good idea. So this one I will have go, let's see. This one has to go up. Yeah. So this one will go the other way. This is just purely experimenting. From below. And once again through the eye of the guide. Fixing with the crocodile beak. Then the motor construction once again. Let's see for brighter light. So right now I have the problem that the gear from the motor is barely touching the gear from the winch. Never a nice idea. So how to exactly fix that? Taking away this. Alright, let's see again. Ah, right. What you see now is clearly that the gears are running, but the winch is at its end. Ah, see, this is happening as well. Oops, need to fix wires. So now the hand is at the utmost position here. That means that this wire has to be at the utmost position as well. Well, not has to, but my idea so far. So how to make sure that this wire is actually stretched? Well, actually by releasing the gear and winding it up. And then putting it back again. So this is it. Which also means that this wire is now fully released. Now it is not wise to use the diagnosis software at this point, for the simple fact that this controls better than my hand. When I stop it on the with the software, I am never exactly in time. Software will be because of the wires. So, that said, I have to take the software into action. So I am disabling the interface and starting the software. Now it gets clearly outside the gears. However, it is not getting the yaw movement because this is too weak. So this should have at least 1 or 2 windings before it can get done, because this is really too soft now. So stop the software and release this, and this really has to get windings. How to get that done? That is a very good point. I have to take this wire off, give it 1 or 2 windings, and then move it and then put it together again. So let's do that. And that could be quite a hassle. So this is 1 winding, and would that be enough? Who knows? Just testing. Alright, let's start again. it should actually take further. Here it doesn't go very good as well, because here it is now in between the winch and the side. So I should have like this, I should have here as well exactly the same guidance. Oops. To put the guides in front of the winch, I've constructed this, which goes here, and this part, which then goes right here. So now the task is to put the wires through here, which is not that easy because I made knots here, and right now this is one piece of wire, so I have to take them away and guide them through. Another solution, which is much simpler for now, is use the same kind of hooks that I've used here right now, if I can find them, and put them here for now. Probably easier. So let me find that one. So instead of this one, this hook will go here. Instead of this one, it will be this one. So will this even help? Somehow I start getting a doubt here and there. So this one will help. This one needs a supporting piece to get it closer. And whether it be one or two pieces remains to be seen, but let's try anyway. This one will go right here. Not really close enough. This still goes inside the winch, which is no good. So it needs another one. And besides that, it can slide away, which goes for this one as well. So this is a better solution anyway. But like I said, I have to deconstruct the wires. Reconstruct. So will this help? That still remains to be seen, given the fact that these wires are very experimental here. I still am not convinced totally, that is, that it will work, but it is an idea anyway. Much better would have been if the whole construction with the winch would be here, but that is virtually impossible. Most of all because of this motor. This motor placed with this motor, and then having that whole construction. Given the fact that it goes like this, not really a good idea. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Another attempt to get the yaw movement, which is this movement, working, and well, not entirely succeeded, but I'm on my way. So thank you for watching. If you like this video and have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Like the video, give it thumbs up, follow me on Twitter, retweet and like, follow me on Instagram and like, leave a comment if you like, if you want. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. More information at the start of this video. My website can be found under this video. And it's very much appreciated. And well, this is of course to be continued. Bye bye.